And I'm here to talk to you about my brand new quesadilla flipper. Quesadilla flipper's purpose is to keep the ingredients inside the quesadilla. Has this happened to you before? You are cooking a quesadilla and when it's time to turn it over with a regular spatula, this happens. You can see your ingredients go everywhere, ruining your meal. Now with my brand new quesadilla flipper, no mess to clean up.
Before I made it, me and my sister, we always like, sometimes we made quesadillas, and when we made them, like, it was hard to flip it. And so when I had to start coming up with ideas, like, because the ingredients would fall out, so when I came up with ideas, I thought of this, and I thought it would be really helpful for us because it would like help, like, so that the meal wouldn't be ruined or something. Like, you could still eat it, but like you don't have to like get more ingredients out and refill it or with cheese or something. Like, you can just use that ingredients that you have to make it, and so that it doesn't like fall out, and then you don't have to clean up a big mess.
What are the different steps that you went through in the process?
Well, first, me and my sister, we always had to ask our parents for help trying to flip it because it would fall all over the place. So there was that. And then after that, I came up with the idea, and then I decided to build it.
Did you have a log or something that you had to do, like an invention log or anything?
Yeah, I have it right here. We had a logbook that we had to do. Like, lots of the questions were like, how did you like come up with the idea, or like what were the different steps to like thinking of the idea. And like there were sometimes like when you had to like draw the first draft or the rough draft, like the different rough drafts, and then at the end you had to draw the final draft. And like you had to answer, like, they were mostly the same questions, but they were kind of like a little bit different because you had to make different prototypes, so each, like, some of the questions were different. And then at the end, like, there was like the whole money part and the budget. We had to do either a commercial or a poster for it, and I actually did both. And in the back of my invention log, I actually have the poster that I did, because we had to do a flyer. So this was the flyer, and then I have we also had to I have the script that I used, and because we had to do that, and I have the video. Basically is you have to like try and sell it to the people that would be watching it.
Kind of like Shark Tank. Have you ever seen that show?
Yeah, we watched that actually in science class throughout the invention convention while we were like working on it, so that he could like my science teacher could check our logbooks. The sharks, they were like, when you after the person like presented the idea, they kind of like asked more questions, and it was interesting because it kind of gave me an idea of like what would happen like when the judges were like asking questions. Like, it might not have been that, like, the judges weren't going to ask that, like, questions like that, but something similar to that.